The new character has an interesting ultimate. I think it's decent. I think it will shine with heroes that can go in because it has two functions: insane amount of shields, a boop slam, like a slam, a knock, like around them, and massive healing when the ulti explodes, if I'm not mistaken. Right? That's what it does. Let me check again. Protect an ally or yourself with water that detonates after short donation. Yeah, you get an insane amount of shield. I think it's like 600 or 500. The explosion knocks down enemies and massively heals the host target. Say massively heals after the explosion ends, right? Knock, explosion, and shield. So that's pretty strong. But I think the best use of his ultimate is when someone can go in. So you're gonna use the shield. You're gonna take a lot of damage, but also someone that can be around the entire enemy team. So for that, you need mobile heroes. So you're going to make a tier list of what I think it's the best ones. Okay, Diva Bomb. I mean, I feel like Diva Bomb it's self-explanatory. I think Diva Bomb, you don't want to use it when you're about to throw a bomb. But the remake, it's pretty insane, I feel like. Because I think the remake might be S tier. Like, especially if you know that she's not safe. But that doesn't happen always. So I'm going to put it in A tier. Diva Bomb is pretty bad. You don't want to use with Diva Bomb, of course. Because it's Diva Bomb. But you can use it on the Baby Diva. You can use it on a Baby Diva so she remax, right? I think that's strong. Because it gives, it's like it's a free... It's pretty strong because if she doesn't remax... Well, actually, I don't know. If she remax, does it cancel? It expires like nano. Okay, but okay. Because of that, we're not gonna put it on S tier. But listen. You still get the HP. You still save him. And if she's smart, she doesn't fucking remax. She just goes in like crazy. Imagine a Baby Diva going in like crazy. But if it works like nano, then it's like it's not as strong. Doomfist ulti. We talk about. I mean, doing it on a Doomfist is pretty strong. But you cannot actually combo with it. But I think doing it on Doomfist is pretty strong. Obviously, you don't want to do it when he's about to ulti. Because there is some, like, as you think about it, there is not much synergy there, if you think about it. Because if he's about to ulti, not only the ulti disappears, but also Doomfist, unless you shot calls with them, he might be decent. But I think he's a good target. It's kind of like Div in a way, if you think about it. Because you might mess it up. Because if he ultis after you ulti him, it might be bad. So you need to keep the track on ultimate. That's why it's not this tier. But again, Doomfist is also a character that he can go in, right? That's pretty cool. Rampage is pretty fucking insane. Like, Rampage is gonna be S tier. Like, Rampage, not only you can go in, but you're not gonna waste it 100%. Oh, what the fuck? You're not gonna waste it, right? So it's pretty insane. Self-explanatory. Cage, insane too. Because everybody's gonna be there. Obviously, you don't want to waste it if you feel like it's a waste. But yeah, Cage is pretty insane too. Orisa ulti, it's probably the best one in the game. The combo with Orisa ulti, you pull them all up into the explosion. If you manage to do the timing, it's just crazy. Okay, this one, I forget which one this one was. Mauga ultimate, also pretty good. Because he can go in, right? And he gets tankier. I think Romachi is also S tier. Shatta? I mean, is Shatta good? I mean, yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Not only Shatta Reinhardt, right? Tier list is about the Reinhardt and the ultimates. Ramatri is B? No. Ramatri is pretty insane, no? Because when you ulti, you have speed, which means you can go win. Maybe because he lacks mobility, I should put it here. Man, but he does have the speed though. Shatta is pretty decent too, but I feel like it's not as great as the other ones. Og is pretty bad. Because you're booping them away. You don't want to ulti when they're away, right? Sigma ulti is not that great either. But it's not terrible because you can get close to them when they're like ulting, but it's not the best. Primal, it's Primal good. I mean, he's diving in, but he's booping them away. Now, nanoing, like doing it, nanoing, no, like giving a bubble to Winston is not terrible. But when he's Primal, might not be the best idea because he's booping people away from him. So it's not that good, right? But doing it to Winston, it's pretty good. That's why I'm going to put it on B tier. Minefield, doing it on Ball is pretty insane. Now, with Minefield, I don't think there is a lot of synergy there because, like, Minefield, like, they're going to be running away. But doing it on Ball, it's pretty decent too, so I'm going to put it in B tier. Graph can be pretty good because they're kind of stunned and then you can get close for the explosion, right? On the Zarya. But he's not the best. I would put even between A and B, but let's put in A. What do you guys think? B. You can get close because they're kind of stunned, so you can get close for the explosion. Because of that, I put it on A. Bob? Wait, can you ulti Bob? Wait, if you ulti Bob, might be fucking insane, actually. I'm gonna put it only in A tier because Bob can go in. I mean, you can nano Bob, so you probably can use it on Bob too. I think it can be really good, especially if the Bob goes like in the middle of the enemy team. That might be very, very good, but again, it's a known player. That's why I'm gonna put it in A. Bastion ult is not great. Now, doing it on Bastion might be decent, but it's not the best. Unless he's getting Dove. If he's getting Dove and the ultis, man, it's not terrible, but there is no synergy there. Bro, what? High Noon, not great either because he cannot dive unless he's getting dove. This might be good if he's getting dove because you give the extra protection to him. It's like Nano almost. It's not like the best, but if it's well timed, can be actually good. So let's put it there. A copy is pretty decent. It really depends who he copies, right? But Echo can go in, but it really depends who is copied. The problem is that there is no synergy there because the copy might cut down his ultimate, right? Like Nano. So I'm gonna put it in B tier. Blade, it's pretty fucking good. Blade is insane. Like, doing it on the Blade is probably one of the best ones too. It's like Nano. If not better than Nano. I don't know which one it's better, like Blade or Nano on Genji. Nano or Wuyang ultimate on the Blade. I feel like Aqua ulti might be better actually. Dragon kind of Pepega, bad. You don't want to use it unless he's getting doved, I guess. Tire, it's pretty bad unless he's getting dove, I guess. What is this? Blizzard. May's not terrible, but yeah, there's no synergy there either. I mean, they're stunned just because they're gonna be stunned on the Blizzard, sure. Reaper though. Reaper is actually good. It's not. I mean, yeah, Reaper is pretty good. What am I talking about? Reaper is fucking insane, no? But because it's Reaper ultimate, it's not the best ultimate in the game. Because you can just get stunned. But it's pretty good. I'm going to put it on A tier. Oh! You're right. Because, no, it doesn't boop though. It knocks them. No. It doesn't boop them. It knocks them. It's not a boop. It's a knock. Guys. I get what you're saying. It might boop them off the freeze. But it's a knock. It doesn't boop. It's a knock like rock. Oh, it might boop them off, you think, a little bit? Oh, yeah, you're right. It's like a knock like rock, so... But I feel like it's not as bad as Og ulti. Because it gives... fuck it. Yeah, let's put it in D tier. Actually, it might be trash. I don't know, man. Whatever. Barrage is pretty insane. I feel like Barrage is good because it's like Nano. But it's not like the best one because you don't want to be on their faces when you Barrage. It's just for the protection, right? So between A and B. But nanoing Pharah, like doing it on Pharah is not terrible, but like she doesn't want to be on the enemy's face, right? So it's not like the best synergy there. Sojourn ult, it's like the same thing as Pharah. I feel like there is not the best synergy there, but it's not terrible because you can go in. She can go in like Pharah. Visor is not terrible too, but it's not the best synergy because usually you don't want to be on their faces as Visor, so I might put it here maybe. EMP is good though. I feel like EMP is pretty insane. EMP is probably one of the best too, no? Because as Sombra, you want to be on their faces when you EMP, right? And it gives her confidence. The EMP might be fucking insane, actually. Because Sombra can go in. Symmetra ulti Pepega, not great. There's no synergy there unless she's getting dove. So, and you're not doing more damage. You don't want to be on their faces. Now, she has the TP to go in. So it's not like, just because of the TP, I'm going to put it here. Lava, it's pretty Pepega too, unless it's getting dove. Pulse Bomb, I mean, this is not bad because she can go in, right? Tracer can go in. So imagine you Pulse Bomb, but she has to go away. So there's some synergy out there. It's not terrible, but I don't think it's A tier, I feel like. Venture is pretty good because you can be on their faces better, right? You can actually dive into them and be on their faces, and it's very hard for them to escape. It's not the best one, but it's not, I don't think it's B tier. Because Venture can go in, right? Yeah, you can stun them and then Pulse Bomb. I also need to think about when you do the explosion first and then the ultimate, actually. I mean, if you think it that way, then the dragon is not terrible. But this only works with characters that can go in, right? Where you can combo, maybe first you stun them. I didn't thought it that way. You might be right. For example, look at Reaper ulti. Instead of ulti when you have the explosion on, I mean, there is a time before it explodes, though. So there is a lot of skill expression because you need to calculate the timing and shit, right? So you need to think about it. This is pretty bad. The with the ult, it's pretty bad. Nano, bro, the combo, it's pretty good now. The Nano is pretty good. Not on Ana, though. I don't think Ana is the best. Imagine Ana with double Nano and then fucking Wukong's ultimate. Like, she's so unkillable, though. With Nano can be decent. Blink stun. Okay, should I put it in ace tier, the Tracer, then? Okay, let's put Tracer because of the combo, right? This is not great. I don't think the... I don't think the window is that good. I don't think the window is that good because, like, you want to be shooting, you don't want to go in, so there is like a lot of not synergy there, right? Now you can stun someone and then window, sure. You can knock people with the explosion and then window. They might be good, but usually Bap is the one that has control over the window, right? So if you think about Baptiste getting ult, is not the best one. Raleigh is pretty good. Raleigh is pretty insane, no? And he's not going to have double nano perk next season, really? Are they going to take that off? Fuck, man, I keep pressing my mouse button. Batana is still good, but maybe it might be a waste. Because of that, I put it on B tier. I don't think you want to combo those ultimates together because it feels like a waste, you know? Illari? I mean, Illari is not terrible because she's usually very exposed when she ultis. But I don't think it's good synergy there. Because it's a long-range ultimate and Illari should never be on their faces, right? Now, someone else might get the explosion and knock and then you Illari ulti, but it still feels like a waste. Kitsune also there, I feel like there's no synergy there, so same as Illari, put it on C tier. But, what if you use both ultimates at the same time? Is that good? Because you have the speed, right? And maybe with the speed, they can gap close to the enemy to the explosion, maybe? Do you guys think so? Yeah, just because of that, let's put it on B. I mean, with the tree, I don't think there is any synergy with the tree there. Even like, unless you want to save the Life Weaver extra, I don't think there is any synergy there. Lucio? I mean, Lucio can go in. It's not terrible, especially if you're trying to troll. But there is no synergy there either because it's a defense ulti. It can be an offense ulti, but it would be a waste if you use it offense ulti, so just put it there. I mean, with Valk, if you want to troll a little bit, sure. With Valk, you can troll a little bit, and you get on their faces and you use it. I see this working better than Beat or Tree, by the way. I see the Valk working better than Tree. Especially if she has Valk, right? Kamehame? Explosive Coalescence? Wait! The trends might be fucking insane, no? Okay, I'm gonna troll a little bit with the trends because he can just go in for free and then stuns everyone. But let's be honest, it's just a little bit troll. But it can work. I see this working, not gonna lie. Let's put it on C. With Coalescence, it's not terrible, but it feels like the same as Visor, you know? It feels like the same as Visor, so I'm gonna put it there. So yeah, that's my tier list, guys. As you can see, I think he shines the most. The most important thing when it comes to use his ultimate is on characters that can go win. Because today I played for what, 5 hours with Aqua, and I noticed that I use ultimate on someone that is fucking low, but then they're backing off because they're low, right? They're not going in. So it's like it requires good synergy with certain heroes. Not always, but a lot of times, like I know an Orisa that is backing up because she's low. Maybe it's because people don't understand what his ultimate does yet, right? So you gotta make sure that you're timing it well, if that makes sense. And that's it. That is my tier list. And with that, it's a different nano, yeah, kinda. And with that, I will end the stream, guys. Thank you guys for hanging out. I wish you guys a good rest of your day. I hope you guys enjoyed the Aqua gameplay. And be kind, be good, and tomorrow more.